Hello, this is Steve St. Angelo once again from the SRS Rock Report, and today in my newest video update, will silver rally continue in August? And that's the big question. And if we look at some of the technicals and even the fundamentals, it really depends upon where the silver price ends at the end of the month in August. So let's get started. Now, I posted this recently in one of my articles, but I've updated it. It just updated this week. And we can see this is the Federal Reserve's currency in circulation. And as of the most recent update, it's now over 2 trillion. This is billions of dollars, so we've got a little bit more than 2 trillion. And in 5 months, we could see that the currency in circulation has increased very quickly, more than $200 billion. Now, it took 27 months in the previous period to increase another 200 billion. So due to the global contagion now that's disrupted a lot of the supply chains and unemployment, we're seeing a lot of store closures. I saw a very interesting video where a lot of downtown New York, the stores are just boarded up. So a lot of this is just going to get worse, which means it's going to be very good fundamentally for the silver and gold price. And even though we saw a recovery with the silver market bullion supply in May and early June, once the market recovered, well, the price took off in late July, and now what we're seeing, a lot of the products are hard to get, or they're back ordered for 3-4 weeks now. And then this is just two different coin dealers, the larger coin dealers on the internet. This shows you how many of their fractional silver rounds are available. And as you can see, I looked at this about a month and a half ago, and about half of these were available, and now they're all wiped out. So I think we're going to continue to see more of this as we go on. There could be more shortages of retail silver bullion products. Now, before I get into the technical analysis and some of the fundamentals, I just want to announce to everybody that I put an article out that the important update, the SRS Rock Report, will be transitioning to a subscription service on August 21st. We will continue to publish free articles and videos, but approximately 80% of the content on the main page will be accessed by subscribers. I'll talk a little bit more at the end of this, but if you're interested, we're going to come out with some very interesting subscriber material for gold members and for silver members. Now, this is a silver chart, price chart from my last update. And I said that we had that big, huge increase in the price of silver Monday night on the 28th. And then within just several hours, it corrected all the way down $4. And I said that was likely a huge day for the commercial net short position liquidations. And that's exactly what happened, because we saw 14,500 net short reduction in net short positions. And then in the following week, the price went up. We saw a little bit of an increase. So what does it look like this week? Well, it's very interesting, because as the silver price went up, it just barely touched 30. Then we had another huge price is $6 move, almost a $6 move in the day in silver. I think this was another opportunity for the commercials to liquidate short positions, and that's exactly what happened. In this last COT reporting period, there was a net liquidation of 5,500 net short positions. So now I want to show you this. The technical analysis means something, because I've been talking about it for the last several months. The price that silver needed to break above was 1975. That was a long-term resistance level. And when they break out of those levels, they take off. And that's exactly what we have seen. So this is the actual August 11th silver COT report. And let me tell you, it's even more positive than the week before. As I said, the silver price, let me go back and show you that. I'm sorry, I should have showed you that in more detail. This was the Tuesday, the last day of the last reporting period. So we have 5 days of trading. It came all the way back down almost to where it started. There was only about a 2-cent difference. So In the week when there's a 2-cent difference between here and here, we had a 5,500 net short liquidation. So if we look at the silver price over the last, let's say 6 months, back in the end of February when it was 1815, the net short positions were 100,000. They sold off, came back up, and this is what's fascinating. The net short position back on May 19th was the same level as it is today. Same level. Look at the difference in the price. It's about $6 higher, a little bit more than $6 higher. This is what we expect to see when there's more physical buying, there's less paper. What happens is the net short positions tend to trend lower as the silver price goes higher. And that's exactly what we saw from between 2009 to 2011. So this is very good news for the silver price moving forward. Now, this is a monthly chart of silver, and you've probably seen this chart several times in my updates. And I've said that these are the important support and resistance levels. I should change this line here to red. When it's red, that means it's still a resistance level. It needs to break above it like it has here. And I believe these now are going to be support levels, very strong. Silver, this monthly candlestick is not a good looking candlestick. If a trader looks at that, that's bearish. That means that's weakness. That means the price could go lower the next month. But we're only halfway through the month. So I'll tell you at the end of the video what I believe the analysis is, or what I believe what silver will do for the rest of the month. Now, it's important we do technical analysis. That's for short term. That's what traders are looking at. So I'm just talking about that to give an idea. When you put Kitco on and you see the price moves around, it moves around and it moves quickly up or down due to certain technical indicators. But if we look at the fundamentals, and this is to me the most important, the fundamentals, the long-term view of gold and silver, especially silver. The numbers here, this is total global identifiable physical gold and silver investment stocks and value 2019. Now I've updated the stocks are 2019. The value has been updated with this recent huge price increase. So we're not quite 5 trillion for all the gold investment holdings. That's central bank, that's private, that's ETF. There's about 2.5 billion ounces. For silver, it's about 2.6 billion, maybe even a little higher this year. But look at the difference in the value. We've got almost 5 trillion compared to 71 billion. The big wild card moving forward is when more investors try to move into the actual metal. We just saw Warren Buffett buy 21 million shares of Barrick Gold, and he has been anti-gold forever. So for him to buy 21 million shares of Barrick Gold, the mining company, that sets a whole different precedent now for investors who follow Warren Buffett. To me, silver is very undervalued for many reasons, and I'll get into that in more video updates. And lastly, this is the total U.S. gold and silver eagle sales from 1986 to 2019. I will update it for 2020 in an upcoming video. But as of 2019, there was 532 million silver eagles sold compared to 23.1 million gold eagles. That's ounces. That's the 10th ounce, the quarter, the half, the 1 ounce. The value based on current prices, there's 16 billion worth of silver eagles out there compared to about 46 billion gold eagles. So if we divide the number of gold eagles in ounces compared to silver eagles, it's about 23 to 1. There's 23 more silver eagles than gold eagles, but the value is 3 to 1. I believe we're going to see the silver eagle price and silver, we're going to see that start to go up much higher than gold. Now, lastly, I just wanted to let some of my YouTube watchers and followers know that the SRS Rock Report has been putting out public content since 2013. And we have decided to move to a subscription service because we want to continue to put out even more and better content. And Again, there will still be public articles. There will still be public videos, but some of the videos and many of the articles will be for subscribers. There'll be the silver members, which will show here. That's going to be on the main page. And for the gold members, they'll have their own area. And there's going to be a lot of analysis here. And these are some of the new articles that will be coming out for gold members. And they'll be able to access all this different information, advanced charting. I'll be talking about some stocks, gold stocks, silver stocks, energy stocks, resource stocks, videos. Some very detailed videos will be in the gold members site. So if you would consider checking this out, this is going to transition next Friday, August 31st. And we just wanted to let you know that there's going to be a lot of excellent information there for subscribers. Now, I want to tell you where I think the silver price action, this is my take on it. I can be wrong, but this is what makes sense to me for looking at a lot of trading. I believe, and this is September 1st right here, I believe silver is going to continue to consolidate. It may go higher quicker, but I'm saying it seems to me it's going to continue to consolidate. It might come back to 24, but by the end of the month, I believe we're going to see silver come back above this 2750 level right here, which is very important on the monthly level. It could, if it closes at 28, 2850, that would be a very good sign. So if we see a consolidation over the next few weeks, but a move higher and a close above 2750 to 28, even higher, would be an excellent sign for silver to continue on this current rally into September. Well, thank you once again. And if you have not yet subscribed to the SRS Rock Report YouTube channel, please consider doing so. And also, please check out the srsrockreport.com website. We still put out, we'll be putting out a lot of articles. There'll be 1 to 2 public articles a week starting on August 21st. You could check those out. And if you'd like to subscribe to become either a silver or gold member, we'd love to have you. Well, thank you and have a nice day.